Hello everybody, hello, Adrian Nelson here, and Gemini, this is your new love reading. Now, just to let you know, so this reading is obviously for those of you that are looking for love, but there's also some of you that you may already be in a connection at the moment, sorry, but you've got that sort of single energy going on. Remember, the universe responds to your energy. So if you're feeling single, this is your reading. But in the same token, please allow me to send you lots of love and from my heart if you are going through a challenging period at this particular point in time. Okay. So general reading, Gemini, for new love. We're going to look at your energy. Then we're going to look at the person that you are dealing with. And then we're going to look at the challenge and the guidance from the universe. Okay. Now, for those of you that are already subscribed to the channel and that are coming back, I'd like to thank you so much for that. And for those of you that's the first time here, so welcome to the channel. I would appreciate it if you would consider subscribing to the channel, hitting that notification bell. I've got twin flame readings coming out next. Or if you just want to like the video to help my channel to grow, I would really appreciate that as well. All right. For anything else, personal reading, regression hypnosis, Reiki, crystal healing coaching, whatever, everything is down below in the description. All right. So Gemini, for you, we've got patience. All right. And then for the person that you are dealing with, there's enlightenment. This energy came out very strongly in a reading that I did. I think it was last week for Gemini, not Gemini, Virgo. And the universal guidance for you going forward, the challenge is going forward. Okay. So there might be a little bit of energy here, Gemini, almost like, well, when all is said and done, what is the point? You know, is there a point to this? There's that sort of vibe here. And we're going to look at that. But let's start with you, Gemini, here with patience. This is where you currently are. All right. Now, you are not asked to have patience just to have blind faith and just hope for the best and, you know, twiddle your toes and hope that love is going to find you. That is not what you're being asked here to do, Gemini. What you are being, or what you are being sort of more like confirmed here for you is, well, first of all, you don't sort of want to go ahead of yourself because that might cause unnecessary problems for you. But, sorry, this is also letting you know, Gemini, that something is taking to flight for you, but that you yourself is busy taking to flight at the moment. It's like there's this big expansion, this energetic development that is happening inside of you at the moment, Gem-babies. There is that sense of you going higher and going to new heights. Now, I want to, before I explain this, I want you to understand that I've got no judgment whatsoever. This is just to place the energy in context for you at the moment. So what's happening, Gemini, you are rising higher and higher and higher at this particular point in time. So what is happening for you, Gem babies, is that you may have, you know, as humans, we have to sometimes we believe this is where we are, this is who we are, this is who we're going to be, this is how things are going to be for us. You know, we sort of have a sense of who it is that we're looking for and who it is that we're going to be with and how that is going to be, you know. But there's a sense of beautiful ascension that's taking place here for you. It's like your energy is soaring to higher levels. You are going to greater sources where amazing things can unfold for you. When you look at this beautiful circle there at the back behind this bird, for me that is like a sun energy. It's bringing it's sort of like coming out. You know those times when the sun is sort of out already, but it's not as bright. It's like a bright sun, basically. This is almost what's happening here for you at the moment, Gemini, where the light is coming out and there will be more options available soon. You know, so you just diligently carry forward on your path of life, do the best that you can, be your beautiful self, but there's more options coming soon for you. Okay, so if you maybe felt that you know, maybe things were just feeling sort of like stuck. And I feel that for some of you, Gemini, it's almost like you looked around at where you are and you sort of looked at your options and you went like, that doesn't really leave me a lot of choice. And even the choices that you may have been aware of having, it might be that they don't really sit all that sort of like invitingly with you. You're almost like, well, are those my options? I don't really know. Okay, so there is a sense of there's a sense of more clarity. It's almost like a veil, like a curtain being opened, so you can see more of the options that are available for your perfect connections here, gems. Okay, now let's look at the person that you are dealing with. Enlightenment. I feel like you're dealing with someone that's got a very, beautiful imagination. They are, this is lovely, and I like the Gemini. There was a time when I had a connection with a Gemini, and it was such a beautiful thing because we could sort of play these mind, imagination sort of things, and it'll be something in the lines of, I'm just thinking of something like, let's say we're watching a movie and we're both laying on bed, and I'll be like, I'm going to go get myself a slice of chocolate cake. Would you want to have some cake? And you would say, oh, that will be really, really lovely. And I said, I was going to have some ice cream with mine. Do you want some ice cream as well? It's like, well, not really. It's a little bit chilly today. Can I maybe have some cream? But if you give me cream, there's also some grapes. And there's those nice chilled grapes. Remember those grapes that you got the other day? They're nice and chilled. Can I maybe have some of those in my cream as well? But I don't want them mixed together. So maybe put the grapes in a little ramekin and just on the plate, but on the side. And I said, okay, that sounds really cool. I'm going to get myself some strawberries, and oh, maybe I want a strawberry as well. So we would have that conversation, and meanwhile there would be no chocolate cake, no ice cream, no cream, no strawberries, maybe only grapes. And we know that, we fully know that, we're fully aware of it. And I say, well, that sounds like so much trouble, and I'm really enjoying this movie. Can't I just get us some grapes, and then maybe, when this is done, I'll come back and I'll get us the cake, or that sort of thing. Or, oh my goodness, I forgot, I gave the cake to the maid, or like something like that. And I feel that this is the person that you are dealing with. This is the person that's coming towards you, where they sort of like, for some weird reason, my eyes itching. This is a sense of a person that they can be serious and they can be responsible, but they can also be lighthearted about life. And I feel that is what you'll need. Okay. And this is such beautiful news for you, Gemini. This is a space of positively moving forward. This could be marriage for some of you, high-level commitment, that beautiful connection. This is somebody that you're dealing with that, and remember that, as we said there in the beginning, that sun sort of coming out in there, that sun's coming out with more details. This person that you are dealing with is the person that almost gets the magical essence of life. They get that life is serious, but they also get that you don't have to be all that serious about life all the time. This is a beautiful connection for you because they get you like nobody else really gets you. Okay, this is the one that if you maybe a little bit of a free floater and not really settling down and that sort of thing, Gemini, this is somebody that brings that settling down energy. They come with that settling down sort of energy. Now, let's look a little bit deeper. So let's look at your energy again. We're going to look at this patience. Look at your energy there, because there's some beautiful things coming into your life, Gemini. Sorry. For some of you, there is a sense of being happy in your life, being happy with who you are, being happy as a person, but there is also a sense of like there's a little something missing. There's a little something that you'd like to need, You're ready for that high-level commitment, that high-level connection. And I feel that is basically what's happening for you here at the moment. It took a little bit deeper. Let's see what we have. So divine intervention of emotions. Oh my goodness. So you got the Ace of Wands, the Three of Swords, and the Magician. All right. So Gemini, this is a space of, as we said, new beginnings, divine intervention. Source is coming through. The universe is coming through. This is a fated connection. So you may have been in other connections with other people, or maybe the last person that you've been with, or you might be with somebody at the moment that feels sort of unfulfilled. I feel for a lot of you, there is a sense there, Gemini, almost like unfulfillment, unhappiness, boredom, even self-sacrifice. So be careful of self-sacrifice from a sense of boredom and frustration, you know. So you're happy within yourself, but I feel that you wanted that truer connection of love. But also, for some of you, you might not have wanted to get this connection to come into your life sooner because you're at the space now where your heart is healed, where you're ready for that next step. For some of you, you weren't fully there yet. You weren't fully ready yet. You might have had the desire to be with someone, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you had the readiness previously, but now you do because your heart is healed. You have learned the lesson that you needed to learn from the person that broke your heart. Because a lot of times when people break our heart, you know, we kind of want to point at them for doing that to us, you know. Terrible, terrible, terrible person. But then a lot of times in retrospect, when we look back, we realize that that experience that we had with that person was the exact experience that we needed to be able to move forward in a divine, beautiful, abundant, positive way. And this is creating new magic here. So this is a brand new, beautiful connection that just, it's wonderful. And if you look at these cards, I just wanted to show you that. New moon, and new moon. New beginnings for you. A whole new world for you, Gemini. You know, as I say in Aladdin, a new fantastic point of view. Now let's look at your person. So that is you. Let's look at your person. Because somebody might just be gliding into your life, sliding into your life. And, you know, yes, this might literally be in a sense where maybe somebody just comes to deliver something, you know, just comes to give you a message. So be like, listen, I'm not really here for love. You know, this is amazing, actually. So you're dealing with a person there with the Ten of Wands that they're not really looking for love. You know, they're not really looking for anything or a connection, maybe a nice cool drink, and that's about it. You know, I feel that you're dealing with someone that is really growing in their spiritual alignment. So maybe they've been dealing with their own sort of darker demons and the demons and their own sort of darker sides. And so they're not really kind of ready to be with someone at the moment. You know, they're like, well, you know, if you had to talk to them, they'll be like, well, yeah. But also they've released a lot of the hurt and they've released a lot of the pain and a lot of the fear that was holding them back. And that's why they're soaring high now. And when that happens, when we do that inner healing, when we do that inner child healing, when we do that shadow work, we shine up bright like diamonds. And people can't help but notice us. And this is somebody that you're dealing with. They are shining brightly. They are reminding you and everybody else, simply strolling down the road to go and get a, you know, glass, a bottle of water, or whatever. They're reminding everyone of the light that's inside of them, because when you radiate your light, you also remind others of the light that they are and of the light that they've always been. So you are dealing with somebody that's beautifully spiritually alignment, a beautiful person who knows who they are, and also, oh my goodness, 8 of coins, 8 of pentacles. This is a person that is maybe, you know, so maybe you're dealing with an entrepreneur, somebody that's doing their own business, somebody that's starting something new, somebody that's starting a new passion project. You're sort of dealing with somebody that's not actually looking for love, but is actually very ready for love. And because they're not looking for it, because they're not looking for it, but they're not opposed to it. And because that is what's happening at the moment, you know, they are in that beautiful spiritual alignment where all the beauty in the universe can just come to them. Okay. Let's see. So I was wondering about those more options coming soon, and it appears that the more options, it's the person themselves that's coming towards you. They are bringing options into your life. All right. And it's not even like it might be that they're giving you stuff and something and sharing, but this is more the positive essence that they bring. All right. There's a sense of bravery that's unlocking inside of you. This is what this connection is giving you. You know, a sense of a sense of knowing who you are, a sense of discovering who you are. It's almost like this connection with this new person, Gemini. It sort of sends you on this quest a beautiful quest where you see your life as an adventure, and you also become interested in how much more beautiful your life can become, in how much more beautiful you can express your life, in how you can love the person better by loving yourself better. I feel that you're dealing with somebody like that, where if you maybe ask the person, so how can I love you better? The person will say, well, let's look at how you can love yourself better, because the better you can love yourself, the better you can love me, Beautiful, spiritual, enlightened person. Seven of Pentacles. New beginnings. There's some lessons here in this new connection. I also feel that for many of you, this might be the first person in your life that you're willing to take risk for, or the first person in your life that you already take risk for after somebody else hurt you so badly, and you promised yourself you will never, ever let yourself be in this space ever again. Again, there is the confirmation there with the Ten of Pentacles of abundance. There's the confirmation of wealth, health, prosperity, all the beautiful things coming to you. Now, the thing to remember with that, obviously, Gemini, is that the currency of planet Earth, as a soul having a human being experience, the currency of money, of trade here on planet Earth is money. And when you find that beautiful balance inside of yourself, and you step into that space where you release thoughts of not being good enough and not being strong enough and all those type of things, what really begins to happen is that your confidence grows, your opinion of yourself expands, and because of that, everything in life can come to you easily and effortlessly. You've got the strength card there at the bottom of the deck. So you might be dealing with the Leo here, or maybe just that strong inner strength within yourself that is coming about, because I feel that, Gemini, you're really in that space where you say, you know what, how much more beautiful can I do things? How much better can I do things? How much better can I live life? Okay, very, very beautiful. So excited to see that. Alrighty. Okay, so let's just see what guidance the universe would give you, what guidance the Gaia energy would like to give you from the spell casting oracle. And if that resonates with you, the reading, Gemini, place your hand on your heart, take a nice deep breath, claim it for yourself without a doubt. Even if you can't see how it's going to go about, know that there's this beautiful universal source that's on your back and wants you to succeed every single step of the way as you go through life. Ooh la la, and yeah, so if the reading resonates with you, I'd really appreciate you liking the video. I'd also, if you haven't done so, I'd really appreciate you subscribing to the channel and hitting that notification bell to make sure when your twin flame energy is coming out and we see how this journey continues for you, to make sure that you get it the moment it comes out. And look at what you got. You got closure, Gemini. So this, in a lot of sense, really does wrap up our reading for us. A lot of the things that were holding you back, I feel that maybe there could have been an energy of a person holding you back, and maybe this wasn't even a person that's physically in your physical environment, or maybe you had to see somebody a lot and it really hurt your heart. Well, you are moving past it. In fact, you have moved past it. You've healed in this space. Your heart is healed. This is beautiful. This is you, Gemini, stepping away from all the perceived and placed upon you by life and other people limitations, and you're like, I am no longer doing this, I'm out of here. I love that for you so much, all right? And that's what I got for you, Gemini. I hope that all serves your heart in beautiful, abundant, and positive ways. If you want to have a personal reading, if you want to have regression hypnosis, you want to have distance crystal Reiki, you're interested in coaching, psychic development, do drop me a mail. My email address is down below. Namaste, love and light.